Good afternoon, we're here in Blackburn for Woho Music Presents. I'm just chilling with Kismet Ryding at the moment before we do sound checks and kick off this evening. Hi guys, thank you ever so much for coming this afternoon. Just some pre-picked questions that we've got for you. Thank you ever so much for attending this afternoon. What made you agree to come and play at Woho Music Presents this evening?
We found Woho by accident, didn't we? At a Manchester gig, and I don't think any of them seen us before, but we sent some tracks over, and they just asked us to do it, and we're more than happy to oblige, especially with such a fantastic venue.
Yeah, it's very great size as well, so should be good.
Yeah, it was just everything sort of fell into place with them. They were backstage at a gig which we was at, but they was doing a piece on the headlining band.
Yeah.
Bright Sparks.
On the Bright Sparks, yeah. And we just sort of spoke to them then, and then once they'd heard our music, they really liked us. So it was lost point.
Excellent. Yeah, we chat with you guys quite a lot online and listen to your music. So very, very good.
I like your microphone.
Thank you. Yes, we had it done specially. I'm not going to tell you who's underneath. This is a bit of a cryptic question. Many years ago, Judas Priest was taken to court over allegedly recording subliminal messages in their music. If you could do a subliminal message in your next release, what would that message be?
Listen to the music and enjoy it, buy it.
Keep listening to it.
Mine would probably be more directed at the female audience, if I'm honest. I think that's what Judas Priest was probably doing on it.
Interesting. Where do you guys see yourselves in 5 years' time?
Dead.
Ideally, on the international circuit, just touring and touring and touring. And obviously in the studio as well, which I like especially.
Yeah.
Definitely still together, obviously.
Yeah.
What about Josh?
And for those of the people who are watching this evening, if they haven't heard your music before, how would you describe it?
We get asked this question so much, and at the last gig, Chambers gig, we got asked by several different people. And if no one's seen you before, they tend to ask you, what music do you play, thinking that you're just full of covers or whatever. And then to explain it originally, it's quite hard for me. I'd class it as like a 70s sort of garage revival music, but I don't know. What
sort of 60s psychedelic theme running through, and
A bit of Brit rock as well, kind of thrown in there, a bit of a mixed bag, really.
Very rock and roll, some of them as well, aren't they?
That's a very varied description we have. Best to listen.
to ourselves,
it is so hard to pigeonhole us though. It's been one of the things from the start that we've never been able to put a direct genre.
I think it's always hard to kind of label yourself, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's quite exciting in a way, because obviously there's so much mainstream music. It's nice to have that something a little bit different, doesn't it?
Yes, most definitely.
Excellent. So what tracks do you like performing live and why? And are we going to get any of them this evening?
Josh, you're the one that enjoys, some songs you say are boring to play. Which is your favourite?
Well, favourite's probably Hanging, one of ours. Yeah. It's just a fun song to play. You can get a good tap to it. Yeah. It's got a really good tapping beat to it. That's probably the best one to play. And we've got a new one that we might be playing tonight. That's probably my favourite one. So, but it depends how it goes in soundcheck.
What's it called?
What's it called?
Does it not have a name?
Yeah, no, don't have a name yet. Maybe George.
Yeah.
Do George for today, yeah. That'll do.
Cool, okay. We often think that a band is a sum of its parts, and if the individuals tried to produce the music, they'd never be able to create the same. What different parts do you all bring to the band?
Tom brings his weird music.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
I suppose when we're writing songs, we all individually write our own parts, but then sometimes someone will say, try this. And but we always write songs as a whole together.
What you were saying earlier about pigeonholing as well, is although we come up with different bits of music, and like we say, Tom's got his classical sort of edge and his strange 50s style female vocalist sort of edge on things, but once it all comes together, it is still us as a band. And someone once said to us, from going from songs such as Saviour, which you'll hear tonight, and then to Hangin', it's like us in 5 years' time. So it's just a massive compliment. Like, we've leaped so much in such a little time space. It's quite weird, but
yeah, well, it has changed dramatically as well, because we've only been together 9 or 10 months now. When we first got together, I'd never even been in a band, although I'd played for a while. So it started off quite juvenile, the music, and then it's aged quite quickly, which is a good thing, I think.
Excellent. On to the next question. You have an iPod and you can only put one track on it. What track would it be and why?
Oh, it's got to be one everyone enjoys.
What, for all?
Preferably a long one.
Yeah, individually.
Mine would be Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield, which is because it's like 26 minutes long, and it's just got so many different parts, and it takes you on a journey.
That's a good choice.
Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis for me. I've always said it's my favourite song. Like, I'd have it at my funeral, and first time I ever saw it just brought shivers to my spine and everything. And I just thought, yeah, and the lyrics are amazing. Obviously, being a songwriter, I have to listen to lyrics.
I was going to go for an Oasis one as well. I was going to say the Master Plan, but
I was actually going to say that.
Yeah, cause it's such an epic tune. But I don't know, maybe something a bit different. Maybe a really epic song like Behind Blue Eyes by The Who or something like that, because it starts, slow and then builds up and it's just got epicness to it.
Luckily, technology allows us to have more than one, doesn't
That doesn't answer the question.
At the minute, for mine, it'd probably be a Muse song, but I can't remember the name of the song.
That's all.
No, I can't remember it.
Is it off the new album?
It's off the new album, but I just can't remember the name of the song. Track 6 off the album.
Classic Monkey Job.
Okay, if I gave you an elephant, where would you hide it?
It's got to be the van, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's got to be in Betty.
Betty the Blue Beast, we call her. Just crashed her, actually. Sorry, fence outside.
Oh, you crashed it here?
Yeah.
No marks were left.
No, it's alright.
Just a tow bar.
Just a tow bar into a bollard. That's fine. But yeah, she'd love an elephant.
Yeah, we almost didn't make it in the van because 2 days ago completely broke down and it was said to be a write-off completely.
God,
Halfway in from Manchester.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we shouldn't have got back, should we?
So are you mechanics as well, or you call Mr. AA or RAC?
Luckily,
Neighbours
our next door neighbours are mechanics.
A wizard.
Yes.
So concept.
Excellent.
One of my dad's friends.
Last question, just to wrap up. If you would like to perform with anybody, past or present, who would it be?
Present would probably definitely be Sabian, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just waiting for you
Yeah.
to say it. Like, yeah,
Out of
massive influence.
Yeah. Out of all the newest bands around,
Yeah.
we're all massively influenced by it.
Tom from Kasabian said himself they were sort of the last boat out of Armageddon before the music died, as it were. So, like, they're just a huge band for us. But
Especially now Oasis have gone as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
But present, well, I mean past, Beatles got to be really. They're like shapers of music for me.
Yeah. Definitely up
And
there.
I bet they're just amazing.
I would like to play with Oasis.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
They are past now. aren't they?
Yeah.
I think mine would
Yeah.
be
It has to be
possibly The Who
Yeah.
or Zeppelin.
Something like that. So many.
just
in
because
there.
they take so many guitars on tour as well.
Excellent. Well, thank you ever so much for having a chat with me. Good luck this evening, and we can't wait to hear you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's go hanging. Thanks for coming down tonight. We've been Kismet Ryding. Enjoy the rest of your